If you plan on buying or selling a home before you die, you'll want to know this. General warranty deeds are the most commonly used deed in a residential transaction. It provides the buyer with the greatest protection because it provides the most warranties throughout the entire life of the property, even before the current seller owned it. The specific promises are covenant of Seisin, an affirmative statement that the seller is the owner and has the right to convey or sell the property to the buyer. Covenant against encumbrances. Encumbrances are claims like liens, easements, leases, mortgages, and restrictive covenants. The covenant against encumbrances promises that the property is free from any encumbrances except for those already stated on the deed. If undisclosed encumbrances exist, the buyer can sue for the cost of removing those encumbrances. 3. Covenant of quiet enjoyment. This guarantees that the buyer will maintain the property's ownership and the seller will defend that ownership claim if a third party challenges it. If the buyer's title is deemed to be inferior to any claim, the buyer can sue the seller for damages. 4. Covenant of further assurance. This covenant is similar to quiet enjoyment, but instead of protecting the buyer against claims that challenge ownership claims, the seller additionally promises to defend the buyer against any encumbrances brought against the title during the buyer's ownership period. For example, if a contractor threatens to put a mechanic's lien on the property for unpaid work that is done before a buyer's ownership claim. 5. Covenant of warranty forever. The seller promises to compensate the buyer for any loss sustained if the buyer's title is challenged at any time during the buyer's ownership period, even if the subject of the challenge happened prior to the seller's ownership. Although unknown challenges are fairly uncommon, it is important for sellers and buyers to understand the promises made by a general warranty deed. Not sure how you should take or offer title on the sale of your property? DM a Halo Group Real Estate Advisor today. We'd love to help. Advice that matters, representation that cares, results that deliver.